Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, and it's a beautiful week. Why is it a beautiful week? Because I work today and tomorrow, and then I'm going to be on vacation for 10 days. It's been a rigorous past few months working at Lowe's, putting up with baloney from management and customers. When you're a customer at Lowe's or the Home Depot, you are sandwiched between bullshit, management and customers. And there's no ifs or buts about it. So a lot has happened since I posted my last video, guys. I haven't been doing any videos, okay? And there's a good reason for it. But before I tell you what the reason is, I want to ask you one question. Do you people know of any Democrats or Republicans that are dating one another? Is it possible for two people to date and have different political affiliations? We all know that Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver were two different political affiliations. Arnold was a Republican and still is, and Maria Shriver was a Democrat and still is. Now, those two people met when they were very young, okay? They met when they were very young. They were together for a long time before Arnold cheated on his wife. And he was cheating on her with the housemaid. That's freaking crazy. I love Arnold. I've been following him since the 1970s when I came to this country, and I saw a torn up bodybuilding magazine on the road. I picked it up and all I saw were these huge muscles. I was only 13 years old at the time, and I was impressed. I said, wow, look at this guy, he's jacked up. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger in the cover of Muscle Mag magazine, or was it Joe Weider magazine? Doesn't matter. But anyway, the question is, can two different political people marry one another or date? Okay? The reason why I'm asking that, I gotta tell you as soon as we come back. But first, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and to those people just visiting my channel for the first time. If you see something in my channel that resonates with you, please consider unsubscribing. And if you subscribe, hit the like key, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment or two, and please share.
I'm not suggesting anything so complicated.
My question was, is it possible for two people who have different beliefs in politics date one another, a Republican or a Democrat, or even an independent? My answer is this: It can happen if you least expect it, okay? In today's world, this country is so politically divided that sometimes two people who have different beliefs in politics, they don't even want to be friends. I've heard of neighbors who have different political views, and they both have different signage in their yard. One says Republican, the other one says Democrat. They get along fine. Hello, Mr. Smith. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Roberts. How you doing? They get along fine. There are others that don't even want to speak to each other. They don't get along. They can't keep their mouths shut talking about politics and saying that Republicans are bad or Democrats are bad, okay? And by the way, I don't side with the Trump administration. I don't. Because this is no administration like no other. This administration is politically and legally, morally corrupt. That's all I'm going to say. So anyways, I don't want to get into politics on my video. The whole thing is about, can two people get along, date, or even get married? It's known to happen. It's not a big deal, okay? Anyways, the reason I'm bringing up the subject is because several weeks ago, for the past few months, I have known someone that shops at my store. He seems very nice to me, and he's soft-spoken. He seems gentle. He's outgoing. We seem to have a lot in common, except politically. He is a Trump supporter, okay? And all his friends are Trump supporters. What I notice is, though, when I'm talking to him, we never talk politics. I didn't ask him not to. He didn't ask me not to. And he never talks about the current situation with Donald Trump. He doesn't talk about who he voted for. But I know that he's a Trumpster because I just know. Is it because in the small town where I live, it's a Trump town? Maybe. I would say 90% of people in this town where I live are Republicans, or even MAGA Republicans. That much I know. So, about 3 weeks ago, well, about a month ago, he came up to me and invited me to his home for a seafood barbecue at his house. I mulled it over for about a week, and then finally, I decided to go. So I decided to go. And before I went, I shot him a quick text and I said to him, hey, I need your address. He gave me his address and he went, and I went. And I had a great time. He's got a lot of friends. He's a pilot, he has an airplane, he has a hangar by his house, as all the residents where he lives have hangars because it's an airplane or flying community. And I went, I had a great time. I met all his friends, his neighbors. Not once did I hear anybody bring up Donald Trump or Joe Biden or what's happening in the political news. None of that. And I knew that they were Republicans, and I knew that they were MAGAs because one of them had a Trump Make America Great Again hat. Hey, I totally respected him. I didn't say nothing. They didn't ask me what my party affiliation was. I just sat there and I ate my corn, I ate my food. Me and Kevin had a great conversation. We sat together. So since I went there, it's been a month now, for the past 2 weeks, we were sort of dating. We talk. And we're not much of telephone talkers. We text once in a while, and then we plan on meeting and getting together. Since then, I've had several dinners over his home, and he's come to my home, and he's had dinner with me. Stayed over my home very late, and we're just a regular couple. Okay, but most of you know that I'm not a regular person, right? I'm a person. I have legs and arms. I don't have wings. I don't fly around. I'm a human being, right? So, anyways, we'll get along fine. I know what he's into, and he's into a lot of cars. He's got a nice home. He's into his plane. He likes flying. He loves skydiving. And he wants me to share those things with him. I don't have a problem with that. When the time is right, I will. And that's why I'm asking you guys this question. We're not planning to live together. None of that stuff. It's too early anyways. And we have no expectations about one another. We just take it one day at a time, and we talk about it often. We just take it one day at a time. And I'm treading water carefully. Let's put it that way. I'm treading water carefully, and I have my eyes and ears open for things out of the ordinary that will cause me to turn my cheek and head back the other way. That means maybe it's best to just stay friends. I don't know. I'm just taking it one day at a time. So that's one of the reasons why I have not been posting anything on my videos lately. We've been spending a lot of time together, doing fun things, having great conversations. And that's where I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to include my relationship with him on my videos because I know that I do have a lot of Democrat friends on my channel, and I have a little bit of Republican friends on my channel. There's a few that dropped off the horizon because I made Trump comments that they thought was disrespectful or they do not agree with. That's going to happen. If I have to say something, even if it's very minute about politics, I will say it, but I'm not going to go very heavy on it. Okay? I'm not going to go very heavy on it. So, anyways, I work today. I'm at my job now. I just got here, as you know. And I work just tomorrow, then I start my vacation. So today is my birthday. Today is my birthday. And Kevin did call me up and ask me where I want to go for my birthday. So he wants to go out to eat. So we're going to go out to eat. We're going to have a good time. And there has never been any political conversation between the two of us. You know, whatever his belief system it is. And if he does talk about politics, I'm just going to let it go in one ear out the other ear. But if I hear some things that ring true with me, I may say something. That could be probably something that could affect our relationship, I think. If it stays like this, it's fine. It's fine. I don't see no reason why two people who have different views cannot date one another. Because you know what? This is the most explosive, contested, blatant, disrespectful president that we've ever had, guys. This is the most blatant, disrespectful, angry, jealous, spiteful, creepy, bully president that we've ever had. And I'll just leave it right there. So, as far as my vacation goes, I don't have a lot of plans. I'm still looking for another form of employment, full-time, because an incident, again, happened here at work, and I was involved in it, and it was just an accident. They acknowledged it was an accident, but I did get written up for it, and there was a warning. It happened when I was at the register, and this customer, why he did this, I have no clue. But he made a large purchase here, and I helped him at a register, and he decided to pay the entire purchase with cash, about $3,000. Now, as you know, most retail stores have a camera right above the registers. And there was a camera right above my register, and they saw me count the money, but the register was short $100. So they called me, and I contested it, and I requested to see the video, and I saw the video. It showed me counting all the money, but just as I was about to put the money in the register, the video cut off. They said that he gave me 2 batches of money after counting it, but I didn't count the second batch all the way. So that might be possible because I should have counted it twice, and I didn't. And so I got written up for it. And they told me it happens, but they have to write me up about it so it doesn't happen again. So that's where that's at. That left a very, very sour feeling in my mouth because they waited almost a month to notify me after that happened. A month. What that tells me is that the managers, they're going through every one of my transactions, and they may be fishing for reasons to let me go. I don't know. Maybe it's just me thinking like that. But this is like the second write-up that I've gotten in about 8 months. And it's not a good thing to happen, because if you get so much, they will let you go. But then again, I get rewarded with so many things because I do get the most, I do open the most business accounts here. And it tells me that they don't really care. They don't care how well you do your job. If a mistake keeps happening, they're going to let you go. There's no second thought about it. So therefore, I cannot continue to stay here with that type of mindset. There's a culture going on in this company, and I don't like it. And I am in the LGBTQ community, but there's really no support where I live. And they know this, and they could be taking shots at me or trying to find a way to release me. There is a few people here who I sense a friction with, and one of those people is my manager, the top manager. I don't think he's very keen with me, even though he comes around me nicely with a smile on his face, talking about if I can get more accounts open. But that's where it stops. That's where it stops. So this week I have a couple of Zoom interviews, and I'm going to check every possibility that comes my way, because I don't want to be left out in the cold. You know, I'm not ready to retire yet, and I need to find something that I can feel more secure with. And right now, quite frankly, with the economy the way it is, and work being slow the way it is, quite frankly, it's a bad time to find something else. Because if I don't get the reassurance on a job full time that I can do at least another 5 or 6 years, and by the way, they just raised the retirement age at 70. But I think those are for the people that's born after 1965 or 1970. I have to check into it. And with a gutting of Social Security and a lot of government agencies being gutted and people being fired, those things that happen here are going to affect me and other millions of people as well. This is the kind of administration we have. And that leaves a very unsettling, insecure feeling in my gut. So, like I said earlier, I'm treading water carefully here. I really am. I really am. So, anyways, as you guys know, I was going to sell my home, but I decided against it, and I'm not going to sell it anymore. So I'm going to sit tight where I'm living. I bought it for the purpose of my retirement home, so I'll do my best that I can to keep it. So that's all I have, guys. I hope I talk to you guys soon, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'm pretty sure I'll make a video this weekend, so please watch out for it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.